Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to add LinkedIn ads leads automatically to Mailchimp for email marketing automation. So let's suppose I am running a business and I am collecting all my leads using LinkedIn. I want that whenever I receive a new lead, I should automatically add this lead as a subscriber to my Mailchimp account. Doing this manually will consume a lot of my time, so I've completely automated this process, and to do this automation, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which requires no coding or programming skills. Here I just need to build connection between LinkedIn lead ads and Mailchimp. With the help of Pabbly Connect, I'm going to build this connection in such a manner that whenever I'm going to capture a new lead from LinkedIn, automatically I'm going to create a subscriber in my Mailchimp account. Now, if you want to learn the step-by-step process, then let me take you all to my screen. So here in this video, we are going to see how we can add the leads which we have captured from LinkedIn to Mailchimp, and for this we are simply going to create integration between Mailchimp and LinkedIn using Pabbly Connect. So this is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com in your browser. Now before we sign into a Pabbly account, let me quickly take you towards Pabbly community. So you can join this Pabbly community to connect with business owners, experts, and the Pabbly support team. You can share tips, ask questions, and get quick solutions to your automation challenges. You can stay updated on latest features and collaborate with thousands of users who help and support each other every day. Now, if you want to learn how you can join this community, then please check out the link given in the description. Let's move back towards Pabbly. After browsing this website, we need to sign into our Pabbly account. On the top right corner, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on the sign in, and if you are a new user, click on the sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I'm an existing user, I'll click on the sign in. And here all Pabbly apps page has appeared, which is showing me all the Pabbly applications. I'm going to click on this Pabbly Connect Access Now. And here it has taken me towards this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders which I've created over here. If you want to create a new folder, simply click on this plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this create workflow, and I need to select my workflow builder. We have this new beta, which is modern, faster, and more flexible one, and then we have this classic, which is a stable and a familiar approach. I'm going to select this new beta, and then I'm going to name this workflow as add LinkedIn lead ads lead automatically to Mailchimp for email marketing automation, and now I need to select my folder. So these are the folders which have been created, and I'm going to select it as LinkedIn automations and then click on create. So here workflow created successfully. As soon as I click on create, this box has appeared in front of me where I need to enter my trigger application. So trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger step in a workflow, but as many as action steps as you want. Here in this workflow, I want to add the leads which I've captured from LinkedIn to my Mailchimp, which means whenever I'm going to get a new lead from my LinkedIn, automatically I'm going to add that to my Mailchimp account, which means whenever I'm going to get a new lead, this complete workflow here will get triggered, because trigger basically activates or triggers any workflow. Here in my trigger application, I will be taking LinkedIn, and then in my action application, I will be taking Mailchimp, because I'm going to first get the lead or receive the lead, and then I'm going to add that lead to my Mailchimp. So here in my trigger application, let me quickly take LinkedIn. And in my trigger event, I'm going to select it as lead notifications and then click on connect. Now, if you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, then click on this connect with LinkedIn. Now here I have already logged in my LinkedIn account. I just need to give some credentials like the email and the password. You have to simply enter that, and then you have to click on this sign in. As you do that, your connection will be created. Now here, as I have already an existing connection, I've created this connection multiple times. So I'm going to select the existing connection and then save this. And you will see LinkedIn will be connected to Pabbly Connect, and now I have to enter the sponsored account. You can see that I have these two accounts. If I open my LinkedIn, then you can see that this is the Pabbly's ad account on which I'm working. So I'll select this Pabbly's ad account. Now after doing this much, I simply need to click on save and send test request, and you will see it will change to waiting for webhook response. Now this means, so as to get the webhook response over here, I need to do a test submission to generate the lead and to capture that lead here in this workflow. And for that, I'm going to open this Pabbly's ad account. I have created a campaign which is in draft mode. I'm going to open this campaign. I have created a lead gen form which I'm going to open, and I'm going to generate a lead. So this is the lead which I have created. Now as I am running a test campaign, I have received this form which has pre-filled details, the first name, last name and the company name. First name is Pabbly, last name is Subscription Billing Management Service, and the company name is Magnet Brains. But over here, when you will be running a live campaign, you or your leads will get to fill all the details. Now here I'm going to enter some dummy details. So here in my email address, I'm going to write admin@pabblytudes.com, and then in my phone number, I'm going to click on this submit, and you will see as soon as I do this form submission or generated a lead, I'm automatically going to receive that lead response in my workflow. So I'm going to open my workflow. Here, let's wait for the response. And here, 7 seconds ago, we have received the response. So the email address which we entered was admin@pabblytudes.com. This was the phone number. The first name was Pabbly, last name was Subscription Billing Management Service, and the company name was Magnet Brains. Now here, as soon as I've done the form submission or generated the lead, I have received that response here in this workflow, and this shows the connection setup which we have created between Pabbly Connect and LinkedIn that is successful. And now whenever I'm going to receive a new lead, I will start capturing that response here in this workflow. Moving on towards the next step, whenever I receive a new lead, I want to add that to my Mailchimp account. So I'm going to click on this add new action step, and in my action application, I'm going to search for Mailchimp. In my action event, I'm going to select it as add new member with custom fields and then click on connect. So if you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, and now to make this connection, we have to enter the token and the data center. Now to get this token, I'm going to open my Mailchimp account, go towards the profile picture, click on profile extras and API keys. So I'm going to open my Mailchimp account, go towards this profile picture, then go towards this profile. Then over here, I have to go towards this extras and the API keys. Now if I scroll down, you can see all the API keys which I have created. To create a new API key, I have to click on this create a key, and then I have to first name this key. So I'm going to name this key as test983, then simply click on this generate key. A new API key is provided to me which I'm going to copy and simply paste that over here. Now I have to get this data center. So enter the data center, example this US19 which appears as a subdomain in your Mailchimp account. I'm going to open my Mailchimp account. On the top in the URL, you can see this US6. So this is the data center. I'm going to copy and simply paste that over here, and then click on this save. You will see Mailchimp will be connected to Pabbly Connect, and here it is. Now I'm going to add the member. So first I need to select this audience list. So there is only one list I'm going to select which I have created. Then I'm going to enter the email address. Now I'm not going to enter the email address like this manually. Instead I'm going to use a method called mapping, which means I'm going to enter the data from the previous response. I have received the response from LinkedIn, and when I click on this field, I can see this LinkedIn. When I click on this, I can see all the response which I have received from there. I'm going to enter the email address as admin@pabblytudes.com. Then if you want to enter the tags, you can do that. In this, select the status of the subscriber. So I'm going to keep it as subscribed. These fields, interest, designation, these fields are not required ones. So I'm going to skip this. I simply want to add the lead to my Mailchimp account. Here I have received the response for the company which is Magnet Brains. So I've entered that. In the first name, I'm going to write Pabbly, and in the last name, I'm going to write Subscription Billing Management Service. And then I've also received the phone number. So I'm going to write the phone number and the mobile number as same. Now I'm going to skip this gender and the sign up. Over here, mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in this field. Manually entering the data will make this field static, and the information will not change even when you receive the new response. Over here, if I manually enter any detail, this field will become static, and every time I receive a new response, the result will not change. So as to keep these fields dynamic, we use this process mapping instead of manually entering the details. After entering all these details, I'm simply going to click on save and send test request, and let's wait for the response. So here you see forgotten email not subscribed. The status is 400. So I have already created the subscriber by the name admin. So for now I'm going to change this so that we can create the subscriber. I'm going to write admin742@pabblytudes.com. This happened because I just now deleted that admin subscriber and now it cannot be subscribed again. So just for now I have changed this admin742@pabblytudes.com. Now I'm going to click on save and send test request. Let's wait for the response. And here I have received the response. Now this response is a positive one. I'm going to open my Mailchimp and check whether this subscriber has been created there or not. So this is my Mailchimp account. On the left hand side where you can see all these options, we have to go towards the audience. And here you see that we have created this admin. I'm going to open this. So here it is. The first name was Pabbly, last name was subscription billing management service. Email address was admin742@pabblytudes.com and this was the phone number, this was the company name. Now to summarize, we took LinkedIn as a trigger application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect. We received the new lead and then we wanted to create that lead as a subscriber in my Mailchimp. Mailchimp as my action application, made connection with Pabbly Connect, entered all the required details, executed this work and finally created this lead as a subscriber in my Mailchimp account. So this is how we have created this workflow and built connection between this LinkedIn and Mailchimp using Pabbly Connect. I have attached the link of this workflow in the description so that you can check this out and you can stay tuned to our channel for learning more such interesting automation. If you have any doubts, you can comment down this video below and I hope you liked this video and understood this video very well. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com and if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.